Hi, this is Amir, author of Rapid Recovery from Back and Neck Pain and Vanquish Stress. In this video, I'd like to answer 10 top questions I received about my video on how I cured my fatty liver, insomnia, and other health conditions within just 2 months, all based on the book Liver Rescue. So here are some of the questions I received. If you're watching this in YouTube, you can click on the link below and watch the original video on how I cured all those conditions. So let me get started. Question number 1. What made you decide to only do day number 1 of the 9-day program over and over again? Well, day number 1 was a very simple change in my diet overall compared to going full blast into it. I just wanted to see how my body would react. So I would also recommend, if you plan to do this kind of work, start slow and see what happens. I've done in the past where I've changed my diet completely and my body didn't like it. I started having some side effects I didn't like. So that's why I started very slow, and believe me, just doing that simple change of just having fruits and vegetables from morning till lunch, and of course before that having the lemon water and the celery juice, made a huge difference, and I saw so many improvements. I decided just stick with what was working. Question number 2. Have you done the 9-day program yet? The 9-day program is going to require a lot of changes in my routine, and I'm too busy at this point. At some point, I really need to take the time off and do the whole program and see what happens. So not yet, but I plan to do it soon. And when I do, I will post a new video on that. Question number 3. How long do I need to follow the Liver Rescue program? Well, it all depends. It's sort of a cleanse. So you might want to do it, it's a 9-day program. You might want to do it once every 3 months. You might want to do it once a month. You might want to do it once a year. You might want to just modify the version that works best for you, like I did. Just did day 1 over and over again for 2 months, and actually I continue to do it, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. So you want to see how it affects your body. If you're seeing results, your symptoms are resolving, you're doing great. Again, you just can do it for those many days, and then pick and choose what you like about it. Sometimes when I talk to people about, just making a simple change, if you don't want to do lemon water, you don't want to do celery juice, just have the fruits and vegetables till from morning till noon, or just drink water first thing in the morning. I know people who just start their day with coffee, dehydrating themselves and not really hydrating their body or allowing their liver first thing in the morning to get rid of all the toxins. So those simple changes can make a difference, but they say, for how long do I need to do this? I'm like, how hard is it to drink water? How hard is it to have yummy, delicious fruits in the morning and vegetables as well? So it's really a lifestyle, and I think once you start doing it, I enjoy it so much. I've been doing it continuously for past 7 months so far. Question number 4. Do you make your own celery juice daily? Yes, fresh celery juice. Don't add anything to it. Doesn't take that long. It does take some effort, but the results that you see in terms of your digestive health, your overall health, are amazing. So I highly recommend make your own fresh and take it if you have the time and if it works with your body. Some people may start having issues with their blood pressure because it is high in salt. Some people may, I know one person whose blood sugar actually goes down. So it's one of those things where you have to work it into your life if you can, and you don't have to start with 16 ounces. Start with 4 ounces, start with 8 ounces, and see after a week or 2 if your body is adjusting and it works fine. It works fine. Let's see. What if I cannot tolerate celery juice? Well, according to Anthony William, you can replace that with cucumber juice. Again, that's also hydrating, not as medicinal or beneficial as celery juice. That's again, cucumber juice is an option, but if nothing else, drink more water. Lemon water tends to give me heartburn. What are other options? If lemon water gives you heartburn, you can add some raw honey into it and see if that helps. You can, instead of juicing half a lemon, maybe just put 5-10 drops, see if that works, and if it does, you may be able to gradually increase how much you put in until you work up to juice of half a lemon. If none of that works for you, you can just go ahead and just drink regular water. That's okay. How much exercise did you do during those 8 weeks where you got amazing results? During those 8 weeks, nothing. And I'll tell you what happened is within the first week I started to get on this program, I caught COVID. Now, if you go to my website, fredamir.com, the blog section, you can read my post. It says COVID got me, the protocol that I used in order to help with my recovery. And I believe being on this program actually helped because I wasn't taking anything that required a lot of digestion, such as fat or protein. Lots of fruits and vegetables, vegetable broth, and all of that I think really helped my body with its recovery. First, I had symptoms for about 4 days, and then took about 2 or 3 weeks for fully recover and get my energy back. But from what I've read and researched so far, people with underlying conditions are more likely to develop long COVID. And also, if you exerted yourself too much, you got into your regular exercise program, that also tend to lead to long COVID. So in those 8 weeks, I didn't do any exercise. So all the wonderful health improvement that I saw happening, it was because of the change in my diet. Okay, and then what did you do after you finished the 8 weeks? I just love it. It just works great for me. So I continued on with what I mentioned earlier, which is having fruits and vegetables and no fat or protein from the time I wake up until noon. What do you eat in the morning until noon? Good question. So I have, for example, some mornings I have a salad with steamed potatoes, or I will have a fruit smoothie or cooked vegetables. So you have plenty of choices, and the recipes in Liver Rescue, which you can follow if you want decide to do that. And then the last question. Did you keep taking any supplements during the 8 weeks? I took the usual supplements I get, nothing out of ordinary. The only thing I can say is I stopped taking vitamin C because of eating so much fruits and vegetables that are high in vitamin C. So I stopped taking vitamin C. Well, I hope this information was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video.